But shifting focus to India's agri-market then, Soybean Processors Association of India has urged the government to defer the sale of soybean by government agencies till the end of June. Remember, soybean prices have recovered in the last few days, but they've started again coming down amidst the talk of open market sale by these government agencies. In fact, the move could also discourage farmers from taking up additional sowing of soybean. Association estimates suggest that government agencies will may be holding about 20 lakh tons of soybean at the moment. To discuss exactly this, we now have Mr. D.N. Pathak, Executive Director at Soybean Processors Association of India, now joining us. Mr. Pathak, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now. And first things first, you've urged the government to defer sale of open market soybean because it could probably impact prices. Help us understand what are the chances of this plea being considered by the government, because I understand the government had considered this once in the past, but what has the impact of prices been and why has the association urged this to the government?
Our reason for urging is very clear, that the 20 lakh ton stock in the open market sale, if it had come to market, obviously the price will immediately depress for the farmers, which will be a loss to the farmer, discouraging them to sow soybean. And also it would be a loss to NAFED and NCCF, who purchased the soybean at a cost of, I believe, 5,600 rupees per quintal. So if that being the case, we urge the government to hold the sale till the sowing is over, so that the farmer gains a little bit. Even NAFED would have made more money or lost a little less money than they are doing now. So once the government agreed to our request and they stopped the sale, but again, for whatever reasons, either this holding capacity or some other reason, NAFED and NCCI are now going ahead with selling, and we've seen the effect. The prices after they started selling have already come down by almost 200 rupees a quintal, which is 2,000 rupees a ton. So we continue to stand with our request. The sale should be stopped at this moment, and we should defer it till the sowing takes place. That's of course we continue to talk to the government, but that's how it is. The effects are that they are selling it.
Understood. So you're saying that the prices have already been impacted because of government's decision. That could probably lead to increase in supply in the market. But if at all the government were to listen to your plea and defer the decision, how much could prices inch higher by on account of such deferral?
It would be difficult to say how much, but obviously I was expecting the prices have reached at the plant delivery level almost 4,600 rupees a quintal. Today they are 4,400 rupees a quintal, or even less than 44, in 4350 rupees. So 250 rupees are gone. If the sale is stopped now, I'm sure the price will again inch up again up to another 200-400 rupees. In fact, if the supply tightens a little bit, it may even go higher. So, but to give an exact number is not possible.
Compared to MSP, since you're saying that soybean is currently being sold at 4,400 rupees per quintal, what is the MSP and is it higher or lower as compared to MSP?
See, MSP is 4,892. The current mandi price is 4,150, 4,200. So it is much lower than the MSP.
And what is the reason for that? Is it lower demand and higher supply, or is there some other reason?
Well, there are various reasons. Basically, it's a demand supply. Actually, basically it's a problem of the demand for soybean meal, which is impacted by various reasons. The biggest one being the use of DDGS, substitution of DDGS in place of soybean meal by the poultry industry. That's taken a large chunk of the demand for soybean meal, and that is the major reason that the prices are down. The demand destruction has impacted the soybean prices and the soybean meal prices. That's the major reason.
Okay, and at what prices do these government agencies procure soybean from farmers? Is it at MSP?
Government agencies were told, mandated to procure at MSP, plus there are some expensive. They were buying at 15% moisture, while the moisture is actually at 10% with the industry buy, let's say 5% loss. Then there are carrying costs, there are handling costs, there are losses. So there are a lot of other costs included. I believe the purchasing price, the procurement price by NAFED would be somewhere around 5,500 to 5,600 rupees per quintal. So that was the price at which they bought.
Okay, so government agencies clearly buy at a price higher than MSP, so that's beneficial to the farmers, isn't it?
No, you got me wrong. I said they buy from the farmers at MSP, but the net cost to them is higher because of the losses, the moisture loss, and other things. The farmer gets 4,892. He doesn't get more than that.
It's at par with MSP, if not higher, but definitely higher than where the retail prices currently are at, which you are saying is at about 4,200 rupees per quintal. And also wanted your thoughts on global prices, because I believe global prices have also weakened, because of which domestic prices are also getting impacted. What's the situation when it comes to global soybean prices?
So global soybean prices have not been moving too much up or down. There have been some upward movement lately, but they are more or less stable because there is a huge. See, we only contribute about 3% of total soybean. Globally, the production is 430 million tons. We produce 12 million to 13 million tons. So our quantities do not impact the global prices. We are impacted by their price, not vice versa.
So that's as far as the price situation is concerned. Mr. Pathak, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now and helping us decode what the impact could be if the government were to go ahead with their decision of increasing supply of soybean in the domestic market.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.